Oh, I'm not gonna let her live that one down.
Makes me pay for the Food Network.
Yeah, so what? You got the money.
Want an eating disorder to die harder. Ryan's gonna be in town. I guess that's cool. Fuck it, who cares anymore?
Yeah, she absolutely...
What the fuck?
Technically speaking, she, as a counselor, should not be allowed to just deny her services. Obviously. But practically speaking, I can absolutely understand where this woman comes from. This woman is like, I have to deal with shit fucking day in, day out. I have people coming in my door, homeless people probably even in some cases, smelling like fucking shit, stinking up the office for days, about complaining about how fucking pricey drugs are or some shit. That is mentally straining work. Don't question about it. And she's basically, technically, practically speaking, even doing a community service kind of thing. And then this bitch comes in and starts crying and moaning about, oh, no, I need to step on some guy's pee-pee or something, and then I get $200 plus. Actually, I don't think she has ever stepped on any pee-pees. Maybe she's just stepping on them in general, so I don't even know what she would price at it. But if she makes 6 to 7 grand a month, yeah, most people would look at that and go like, fuck you for complaining. Also, one more reason why you should really, really hate on OnlyFans girls was like, oh, no, I'm only making like 15k a month by selling pics of myself. That's, yes, I mean, it's some investment. You do need to keep yourself in shape, I suppose, but technically speaking, that is not much work, is it now? Compare that to a guy who has to work on a fucking construction site 5 days a week, sometimes even 6 days a week, who makes absolutely not 15k a month. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine what that guy would tell to a woman like that when she starts complaining about how hard it is to be a OnlyFans model and how much people judge her? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to give a flying shit, is he now? Pretty sure he's going to laugh in your face and go like, fuck you. Fuck, I would do that. I would absolutely do it. If there's such a bitch was standing in my front door and you now crying me a river about how hard it is, I'd just be closing the door and go like, fuck you, I need to be. And honestly, I'm not the kind of guy who holds that particular thing back. I know it would be the polite thing to do would be like, oh, you poor thing, really, really hard times. Why did she give them an address? She didn't actually. They, for one thing, she used her real name on the feedmeat.com website, and the fact that I can remember that name is disappointing. And then they just tracked us through the internet, and since this bitch is dumb as fuck, it was apparently pretty damn easy to find her address. I made the point. Do you know why strippers have such nice sounding names like Diamond, Crystal, and shit? Yeah. It's because you should not actually use your real name now, should you? That is pretty stupid. And if you're a fucking stripper bitch who spends all of her time dressing up as a fucking, I don't know, fucking nun for fucking Steam Day or something, can get behind the idea, then you have to wonder just how stupid this bitch is, don't you?
Hey, Jekka. Could you come with me to the Caribou Coffee ladies' room?
Kyle, go the fuck home. It's 11 at night.
Oh, yeah. I guess Adult Swim just started. You wanna let me inside to watch Adult Swim with you?
Probably not.
Sorry, I have better things to do than watching snarky text play over hip-hop for white guys.
Oh, great. You're still out here. Nice shoes, by
Oh,
the way.
God.
Mr. Burladay, you know about Jekka too?
Any dedicated feet meter knows Jekka.
Apparently.
So, you remember the wife in the Sears air conditioning commercial?
What is this guy at air commission?
Like
Fucking
that.
commission.
Oh, no, I didn't mean any offense by it.
Just read the room better next time.
What fucking room? We're outside.
It's now or never.
What?
Hey, I heard great things about you. How much to step on me? Is it still 200?
Hmm.
Fuck off! Go away!
Show some respect, creep. At least offer 250.
Oh, hey, Jekka. Glad I found you out here.
What could you possibly want?
This is how I imagine an OnlyFans fan meetup. It's I'm just waiting for the dead to come out. I get really, really interested in what's going on there.
Actually, don't tell me.
I forgot the password to my PayPal account, so I came to hand deliver the money in cash for our remote arrangement.
That guy needs help. Jeffrey, you need help.
200 here. I thought it was 50 a pop.
Yeah, I did it 4 times today. Miss Teen USA was on, and Miss Washington looked a lot like you. But you're still prettier, don't worry.
Remote arrangement?
Oh, see, whenever I relieve myself thinking about Jekka, I have to pay her $50.
Really? I didn't know we had to do that. I'm sorry.
I am too now.
Let me go to the ATM and get you $1,400.
Alright.
Yeah, these people so fucked up. Ah, God the hell. I do need a beer. I need a beer very, very, very quickly. Actually, scratch that. I don't need a beer. I need like a fucking... I need an injection of fucking hard liquor into my veins at this point. What's the appeal in that? Jesus Christ. I mean, as I said before, I get it. Some people are in this whole, submissive thing and whatever the fuck. I get it, okay? If you want to be the bottom while the fucky is happening, okay, fair enough. At least you're still getting the fuckies. But this is so next level. I can't just... I don't have the necessary vocabulary to describe how that makes me feel.
Oh, 250 then?
You're first, 300.
Oh, bidding war.
I was in love with her first.
Oh, fuck, just go away!
Oh, look what you did to her.
Okay, I gotta call the police for real this time. Wait, shit, my phone's dead. Where's the cordless? Dad? No. Did he see the crowd outside?
Alice are dying.
They gave him a heart attack. Dad! Dad, it's gonna be okay!
You probably shouldn't go in there.
I'm coming in. Don't freak out. Dad, are you... Wait. Nicole?
Yeah,
Oh,
kinda
no,
figured.
She caught us. Why the fuck are your toes in his mouth? Don't act like you don't know. Shut
Yeah. See, the very moment she was mean to Nicole, I was like, oh, you're gonna regret that, because Nicole is a fucking bitch. Remember when she spent, I don't even know how many time, on getting her revenge on that one theater chick? I was like, yeah, this is going to happen, isn't it? But why is it always fucking feet these days? Still though, this is the sort of moment where I'm like, yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. It's actually worse than I imagined. Far worse. Fuck me sideways. Fuck me sideways indeed. Even that would make it more normal than what is happening in this game, because we'll still be just fucking. Which is surprisingly normal.
Your flavored seltzer ass up and feel those feet.
Nicole, with my dad? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just a broke bitch with no limits.
I'm gonna fucking...
What? I needed the money. Wasn't that your excuse?
See?
I'm so fucking done
And
with
you wonder why I do not feel any sort of mercy between any of these characters. They're all assholes.
this perspective.
Feet.
Remember
Mhm.
when you were like 12 and watching some shitty Law and Order ripoff show?
No, not really.
There was always an episode where the cops interview a hooker from the scene of the crime, and she was like this bad neighborhood ornament.
Mhm.
Like, had no story beyond, yeah, I was sucking dick and heard a gunshot, and then you barely think about her.
Yeah, I mean, why would you?
watch it like, that's just supposed to be this stupid horror character. Like, that's her thing.
Yeah,
It doesn't even
can
come
be a
into your
thing.
mind. You just passively think, oh, I'll never be her.
Mm-hmm.
But then you grow up to be gorgeous, get handouts for it, your parents get divorced, your friends move away, you need drugs and money for drugs, and... Are
You don't
these
actually need drugs, you know?
excuses or justifications? You tell me.
Excuses.
I told
Poor
myself
excuses.
I was a sex worker. Not lazy, pathetic, desperate, a sex worker.
Mm-hmm.
Sex worker felt a lot better than whore, but it didn't change the reality.
You don't say.
Reality is, I was just another stupid whore.
Yes.
I was a dumb, stupid, fucking foot whore.
Yes, you were. And you are.
Laugh all you want.
I have. Heartily.
But at least I'll be gorgeous forever.
Ah, you killed yourself. That makes me feel good. I kinda saw it coming that she would be dead, but it's pleasant to see your expectations met once in a while. She has achieved much in her life. Yeah, much. Mostly smoking cigarettes, drinking, taking drugs, and being a foot whore. Ah, those are the achievements I would also like to go out of my life. Oh, yes, yes, surely, surely. Ah, well, one ending achieved. I'm rather happy with that. I just think feeling, yeah, well, there, sure, you are. Just been like 60 years of kid litter. Jesus Christ, strategy. That's actually quite pricey. I'm assuming that is the foot meat wisting. God, this just reading this gives me cancer. I wanted to see if I could come to your house to be stepped on by your cute little piggies. Yep, the cancer intensifies. My parents named me Frederick, but you can call me Freddy Footens. Why? I'm 34 years young. I mean old. I've been with the feed meat community for about 5 years now. Ew. Someone on the forums snapped a pic of your feet without your permission, and I pleasured myself to it roughly 9 times. Ew. With that icebreaker, if you consider that to be an icebreaker, holy fucking shit. Either, A, there are some very weird people out there who go like, yeah, this is totally an icebreaker, or B, this guy is so far removed from reality that he doesn't understand what an icebreaker is supposed to do. It's supposed to break the ice. It's not supposed to make the ice become ever thicker. You took something that was maybe a frozen over lake and turned it into fucking Antarctica. Jesus, fuck me sideways. I've saved up about $300. Oh, that's not gonna get you much. With my SSI checks. One of those. I would like to hire your services. I'm sure if you do any of the more erotic foot sessions, but just in case, let me list you some more of my fetishes. Great. Feet. You don't say. Choking. Okay. Foot play. Face sitting. Mommy incest. Why is it up? What is it always? Have you ever wondered why that is actually a thing? You know, when you go into the next best porn site and you go to the main page and it's all like, step sister, step mother. You're like, why would I want that in my porn? I just want to see some, you know, nice titties swaying while getting fucked. That's all I want. I don't need you to add a backstory about them being fucking step siblings. Twincest. Interesting. Simulated kidnapping. Actually, that that begs the question. Kidnapping what? You kidnapping somebody and then, you know, raping them, or you getting kidnapped and raped? Because depending on how you say this, or how you interpret this, these are two very different things, mind you. Woman wearing the Taco Bell uniform. Give me 1 second. Taco Bell uniform. No. That's weird. This is just normal work clothing. There's nothing here that should get you fucking hot and bothered. I'm sorry to say. Excuse me. You pretending to be Mexican. And then saying you are white after pointing out how hot it is that you are Mexican. What? Covering my rent this month. Yo, yeah, that gets me hard as well. Oh, you have no idea. Covering my rent in a month, or, you know, having my spendings in a way that at the end of the month I'm not in the red, gets me hard as diamonds. You have no idea. That is my most secret fetish. It gets me so fucking hard. You wouldn't believe me. The last one wasn't a king, but would be pretty cool if you did that. Aha. Also, I am not a rapist. What about a simulated kidnapping? By definition, looked it up. You needed to look up the definition of rapist? Really? So no need to Google anything about me. Anyone who says something like this, that is somebody I would probably stay away from long, quite a bit of distance. Yes, yes. Yes, haven't seen your face yet. Yeah, you only saw the feet, didn't you? But if you look roughly 12, this gets only worse, doesn't it? I'm so going to try moving out of my parents' house down the line one day, maybe to date you. we have a guy here who's probably a rapist, pedophile, bottom, who, depending on how you read it, either would like to kidnap you or get kidnapped by you. It's more red flags than I would appreciate in one single fucking text message. Oh boy. That was physically painful to read. Don't get me wrong, strategy. I've watched my share of anime where indeed incest was quite literally considered to be the ultimate wincest, and I happily play along. But there's... Once more, I find myself lacking the necessary vocabulary to express just how uncomfortable reading that particular text has made me feel. I feel actually raped. I feel violated at this point. Okay, it was just one ending. We still have 4 endings. Now the good thing is, now we can actually continue from one of our save games and see how that works out. See, the point is, your fantasy is always free. I adhere to that as well. So for example, when I hear that some sources claim that there are quite a few women who find the fantasy of getting gang raped rather amusingly arousing, I see no problem with them get off to that. However, I'm pretty sure, as should be obvious to anyone, that does not actually mean that they want to be gang raped in a dark alley, in reality. Same as there's at least a few people who probably get off the idea of getting choked to death. I'm sure there is, but it doesn't mean I actually want that to happen in reality. Well, I might try out the choking. Then again, I never was a fan of the idea, you know? Keep it in your fantasies. Anything that could physically harm you, you should probably not try in real life. It's just, you know, not very healthy. But if it's in your fantasies, go ahead. If you want to, you know, have fantasy sex with your fucking stepmother or something, go fucking right ahead. Your thoughts are at least free. I don't give a shit. Just don't drag that shit into reality. Which also means don't post long-ass fucking threads about it on the internet, where somebody has to read them at some point, and if that somebody is somebody I know, there's a not zero chance he's gonna send me that and go like, look at this weirdo. And I'm gonna sit there and go like, I don't want to read 10,000 plus text describing how much you would like to fuck somebody who's pretty much your family. You're disgusting. And I don't see why you felt the need to share that. In any capacity. Let alone online. It actually makes me feel like, you know, the idea of controlling the internet and making every account bound directly to your actual real-life ID might be a good solution. But I hate that idea. I really do. Because I kind of wanted the internet to stay as it is. Actually, I wanted the internet to stay like it was in the early 2000s, mind you, but well, I mean, that train kind of left the station a long while ago. Now then. Okay, let's go back here. I need a moment to collect myself, and I will probably have to grab myself a beer, as I have a distinct feeling this is not going to get better. Just for context, so you remember where we are, this is the moment where dear little Jacker was considering inviting Nicole to get into that whole food business. Now we know how it ends when we don't do that. It means that Nicole, being the same bitch she has been throughout the past 2 games, will end up having Jackass dead, suck her toast, I suppose. I was looking for a better way to say that, but that's kind of what the end result, so I wonder how this will work out if you share the trauma with a good friend along the way. I'm sure it's going to end up massively improving the situation. I really can't take this serious, can I now? Okay, now before we make this particular bold decision, I will grab myself a beer. I think I deserve it. Now the pipe should still be good and ready for a bit. Packed it a bit light this time, but that should still last me for a while. While I'm at it, I'm also going to take a moment to, you know, take a piss. Now we did already get the biggest block, because, you know, when you start playing these games, it's always the biggest block because you have to go through every text, and now we can just quickly reload and see the variety. I don't know how much longer it will take, but I've planned going off past streams of these games for around 5 hours at worst. So yeah, potentially going to sit here for another 3. Oh boy. Yeah. Now then, time to sit down comfortably and continue this wild journey, I suppose. Share the trauma, shall we not?
Alright, fine, just don't fuck it up for me.
No, totally. I won't fuck it down or left either. Don't worry.
What about right?
I always fuck it right.
Cool.
No, no, no. The only thing Nicole actually manages is to fuck it up. She doesn't see it, and she doesn't realize it, and even if she is quite literally sitting in prison, still is not willing to admit that she has indeed fucked it up. Yeah, this is the only direction usually things go with Nicole. That they head up in the fucked it up way. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen the same way.
So we gotta be there before 8 p.m., so let's just check out and head straight there.
Wait, but there's no, like, directions or anything?
I got GPS in my car.
No, I mean directions for stepping on people.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They just press their face against your feet.
Beat off while you're there.
No, that's way extra. Like $1,000 extra.
It's pricey.
$1,000? You could have actual sex with a hoe for less than $1,000.
You could,
Nicole,
absolutely.
We are thin, white, and pretty. Everything we do comes with a premium.
And we ain't talking saltines.
But yeah, the guy we're gonna see is just Jeffrey.
Ew, why would you let him whore your feet out? Find someone cuter.
That's not how it works. If they pay enough, you just do it. It's not like dating where you can be picky.
I guess if we're going together, it's not so bad. We can make fun of him and stuff.
No, you can't really do that either, because then he won't want to hire me again.
Yeah, I guess feet fucking comes with a lot of insecurity.
It's not feet fucking. You just play footsie with his face.
Man, my therapist is gonna have a field day with this.
Oh, and you're gonna want to take a few of these.
Is that Xanax?
Yeah, I need it for like every client or my feet are shaking. I just told the doctor I'm afraid of heights, and he wrote me a whole bottle. I got name brand from the pharmacist too.
Is name brand really good?
It's not just good. It's on its best behavior.
I mean, look, what this proves is that this Jacker has the potential to actually take some things into consideration, like some proper conducting with customers, you know, like how customer service kinda, you know, requires you to put on the nice and friendly mask, which is a requirement to work with customers. Indeed it is. But if she's capable of learning that, then why would you? Then why would she still feel the need? I was about to say to apply it to this particular field. Well, the reason was obvious, isn't it? It's the money. Yeah, it's quite literally money. You're not going to get that much in retail. Obviously not.
Oh, you girls spoil me so good.
We're back here again.
Better after high school.
Jeffrey, just focus on feet, not the society around them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ew, I can feel his mouth vibrate. Shh. Every woman on his wall is a cartoon.
Yeah, he pays us to do this. What'd you expect?
I can't decide whose feet are more.
What do I have on my walls? There's a pretty lady. And a Playboy. Not my favorite though. She's good looking. A little bit too little, you know, upstairs for my taste. There's the Bismarck. The ship. Not the man. Actually, I don't have a poster of the man, do I? And you know, way back there, you have this. That there. It's also art, technically speaking. It's basically a medieval thing showing some families' stuff on it, and then showing some connections on it. It's pretty cute. Yeah. It's actually quite cool because you have one of the upper part of the poster is basically an artistic implementation, or you know, the Bismarck in rough waters, and below that you basically have the cut open Bismarck, where all of the little parts are kind of, you know, pointed out. There's some, it's a bit too small for me to read from here, but there's a little list of all the weaponry and the stuff there as well. It's really cool. I got it with one ship magazine once, and I really liked it, so thanks there. So now it's basically, you know, on one side I have the Bismarck, and on the other side I have some titties. Which is pretty cool. Now then, I'm gonna start drinking now, so, because otherwise this is just a little bit too weird for me. You're really a little bit too weird.
Yo,
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's not like they're essential for human function or anything. Every part of a woman is just for your entertainment.
Nicole.
oh, did I say something wrong?
Nothing you'll ever correct in your lifetime. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're judgment-free girls.
Enjoy those feet, piggy.
Nicole.
What? I think he likes it.
He probably likes it.
Mommy's piggy.
Oh, gross.
standards are so low, he thinks any interaction from a girl is affection. You like that, you video game shirt-wearing loser?
I love it.
Do I have
She
any
just
video
wants
game
you to be
shirts?
better,
Yes, I
Jeffrey,
actually
don't
do.
worry.
Yeah, as in you better not think we're equal, bitch.
I know.
Also, you know, I'm an old-fashioned man from the olden days. I have so many random black shirts with logos of fucking metal bands and rock bands. Some of those I don't even fucking know. I just looked at the logos and went, oh, it looks fucking awesome, and bought them. And as many, many men do, I bought those years. Fuck, in some cases, probably a decade plus ago, and I'm still using them. Because they're fucking cool. Fuck you.
You two will always be my first priority.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
'Cause what's the point in actually dating girls? You're just gonna come crawling back to anime women and feet.
You're right.
And you'll tell everyone in the world that relationships are overrated. But the truth is, you're just a lonely foot loser.
But in a good way.
In a cartoon women on your walls guarantee you'll die alone way.
Good thing I got you guys.
And if you want to keep us, you're gonna take us to Olive Garden and pay for everything.
Oh, sweet. Like a date?
Fuck no. We're gonna sit at our own table and you're gonna pay for our meal while you sit alone at the bar. Understand?
Why would I do
Yeah,
that?
good
You're a
question.
board game enthusiast bitch who knows you'll never have sex with us, so spending money on us is the next best thing.
I'd kind of argue at least a little bit different, you know. Oh, wow. Hey, look, it's a little Wizardine. I haven't seen you in a while, actually. You've come at a weird time, I must say. I actually lack the words to give you a short, sweet explanation of why we are here and what we are doing, so I'll just let you suffer with us. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have some strong liquor, or at least a beer, because you're probably gonna need it. Yeah, strategy says it better. I'm basically, you know, whoring, just as these two girls are whoring. It's just that I'm better looking, of course. But paid way, way, way less to play this. Which reminds me, now that I've learned from these two charming young ladies, I think it is high time that I raise my prices for playing this. I'm thinking about an hourly rate for this particular sort of game. Like this, we're in like 2.5 hours at this point, yeah? If this takes like 5 hours in total, I at least want to get an hourly wage on top of this. Okay, I'll shut up and drink some more beer while you enjoy your food content, I guess.
Oh, it sounds so comforting when you say it. Like you know more about the world.
And that place is right under our feet like a bug. A little
Apparently it is,
pornographic
yeah.
Japanese video game playing bug.
Hey. I've played lots of those. And if you try to step on me, I will do horrible things to your feet and your legs. In fact, 9 times out of 10, I will grab your arm, push you down, and go like, what, bitch? Not everybody who's ever played, you know, some Japanese pornographic visual novel will let you step on them. Very important lesson to learn in case you had any illusions there. Just saying, you know.
But my mom's
Whew.
gonna get mad at me for spending so much of my money in one day.
I mean, you don't have to care what she thinks.
Yeah, who would you rather fuck, us or your mom?
Tough choice.
Why is that a tough
Really?
choice?
Feetmeat.com is a mommy play board and
I hate.
Mom.
Hey, your mom, my mom, we're all mom. Let's get some Olive Garden.
okay, just 5 more minutes with your feet, mommy.
Why does this always
Oh,
gets
now he's
worse?
showing us that.
Yeah. Never allow something like this to settle in. It will never stop. I mean, you know. I know. Freud has basically determined that everybody wants to sleep with their fucking parents for some reason or another. I think that is the whole reason why fucking Freud is becoming more and more irrelevant as time passes. Because people realized, wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. I don't actually want to sleep with my mom. In fact, I absolutely don't want to sleep with my mom. Which brings us back to the whole point. Go to the next best porn site, look at the front page, and just count how many of these videos have step, sibling, step, parent in their fucking title, and then despair at the state of humanity. Continue.
Why'd we come here on a Friday evening?
Yeah, it's packed with families thinking you need to dress up to go here.
A 20-minute wait. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and it was 25 before we flirted with the host.
Like our affection combined is only worth 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you guys are way cuter and nicer than 5 minutes.
Jeffrey, don't while we're in public with you.
I swear to God, unlimited soup and salad is not worth this hassle.
What about the breadsticks?
Fuck the breadsticks.
Hey,
They don't even
breadsticks
want
are
me to
great.
bite into them.
Yeah, just another chain restaurant bested by the Red Lobster cheesy biscuits.
You wanna go there instead?
Maybe, but first I just want to stick it to Olive Garden.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm gonna break one of their windows.
What?
Gonna get caught on their camera.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
that's stupid.
Jeffrey, could you break one of their windows for us?
But I might get in trouble.
This is doubly stupid, isn't it? Okay, listen, Nicole. I know you're stupid. And I've seen your stupidity through 2 previous games already. You're gonna ruin Jacka's income here. This bitch is so fucking desperate. He will literally pay $50 every time he jerks up while he thinks about her. Without, based on a honor system. An honor system that he actually honors. If he gets in trouble, she loses money. That's a bad decision. See? Told you, Nicola's just stupid.
Trouble.
Oh, come on, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey, don't you want to make us happy?
Yeah.
So you go ahead and make me happy. Make mommy
Please don't make this a thing. Please don't make this a thing, game. Please don't make this a thing where we're going to go into the mommy territory. I've had enough weird shit from you. I've already not gotten over, but I'm accepting of the fact that you are kind of, going like, well, everybody's into feet now. I know the internet tells me the same thing far too often. Do not start with the fucking mommy shit as well. This is not good for my mental health. Really not. Please, Kay. Have some mercy on my poor soul. Otherwise, yeah, hourly rates are probably appropriate.
Yes, Mommy.
Stop it.
Is he really gonna...
Yes,
Oh
he
my
is.
Okay, was that good?
Ah,
So good.
It was pretty cool.
I
mm.
didn't think he'd actually do it. I guess we gotta go to Red Lobster now.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, there's a couple things I wanted to steal at the mall lately.
Gonna steal?
No, you're gonna steal. For mommy,
Ugh.
right?
Nicole,
God.
you're gonna get us arrested.
Don't worry. Worst case scenario, he gets
Yes.
arrested.
Do you want me to steal anything for you, Jekka?
Oh, no, that's okay. I just remembered I left a DiGiorno in the oven for the last 3 hours, so I gotta take care of that.
Oh no, Mommy's DiGiorno's.
Forget her. Come on, let's go to the mall.
What store are we going to first?
I'm feeling Walgreens, actually. I needed to steal a whole lot of cough medicine.
Oh no, are you sick?
No, you're sick. I need you to take all the medicine you steal, entire bottle.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a cough or anything. Why do you want me to take so much?
Take an
Because
educated
Mommy's
guess.
bored and wants to see what DXM will do to you. So you gonna entertain Mommy?
You're
Why?
right. Let's go.
And after that, we're going to Hot Topic to see how many
Why
t-shirts scare
why
you.
is this a thing now?
Jessica?
Don't hit me, what?
What's this unpaid power bill notice? We made the power your responsibility,
Oh
remember?
boy.
I know, it was just something changed at work that messed with my income a little.
What kind of change?
Well, Nicole, I mean, my hours got split with some bitch who listens to Evanescence.
But you're still out for the same amount
Man,
of
Evanescence, I
time.
haven't heard that in a long
that's 'cause
while.
I'm just looking
Jesus.
for a new job. I gotta stay proactive.
Great initiative, dear, unlike your waste of human flesh mother.
Yeah.
But so, how's the day-to-day of your diner job? I'm sure you're up to your knees in hungry customers.
Usually just the toes, sometimes ankles.
And do they tip well?
Yeah, but not always in money. One time a guy gave me a pair of shoes.
I didn't know people would tip like that. Just don't let them get away with that next time. Cash only.
Yeah, cash. Smaller footprint, too.
You know the saying, give them an inch and they take a mile.
Or a foot.
The restaurant business can be so tricky. Just stay on your toes.
Oh, I have been.
Still glad to hear you're applying other places.
Uh.
Just gotta get that foot in the door in the right business.
Totally. My foot's been in a lot of places.
Yes,
Just
it
don't
is.
spread yourself too thin, though.
Mhm.
Quantity can be the Achilles heel of quality.
They usually call it mommy's heel.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about the penguins and happy feet.
Some things never change. You always
something
face
must
down
be
as a little
afoot.
girl.
You're absolutely right. Something must indeed be afoot, mustn't it? I know they're doing it on purpose, obviously, and I'm really hammering home the point. And I try to find some amusement with it, but that is a good ad there, little wizard in, I must admit. a good sideline. I shall pause the game just for you to go like, yes, I appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed that you're making my suffering even
Yeah,
worse.
I'm kind of a free thinker.
But now that you're an adult, you're going to have to get your act together before I kick your fucking teeth in!
Dad, no.
Yes.
No, nothing, bitch! Keep screwing around and I'll shove my fucking foot down your throat!
How much?
Now, if you'll
She quite literally has an instinctive response now to anything foot related. I know if somebody suddenly starts screaming at me about how they're going to shove their foot down my throat, my first response would not be how much. I was happy to get you there. Yeah, most people enjoyed it. Most people enjoyed it indeed. But you know what? I'll embrace the suffering. This is making me unbelievable, uncomfortable. I can tell you that much. But I'll take it. I'll fucking laugh at it. Mostly because what else am I going to do? See my previous comment about in the future, when something like this comes up, and I know before that it will be this sort of content, I will indeed ask for an hourly rate. Oh boy, will I enforce that harshly. You can still get what you want, but hey, if I have to be a whore, at least pay me fairly. And I prefer to be called a sex worker. Excuse me. Excuse me indeed.
Excuse me. Love Gurus on HBO.
Who's Bartles and James?
Ay.
Probably white guys who want us to respect the flag.
My least favorite white guys are patriotic with an unexpected cross of forced quirkiness.
Quirky how?
Like shit like proposing with a ring pop and thinking it's funny.
Oh, I saw it on YouTube once. Yeah, what are you, Willy Wonka?
Marriage proposal's like the one time in any boring man's life where he attempts a shred of creativity.
Yeah, I was proposed to once.
No way, who?
Cormac?
Crusty Cormac?
Yeah, he went insane when I stepped on him last week. It was a diamond toe ring.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm exaggerating. It was quartz.
No, last time we saw Cormac was 3 weeks ago. Are you seeing these guys without me?
What's wrong with that?
Cause he hasn't called me in 3 weeks. I'm losing money. You're watering down the market.
What, am I supposed to turn down free money?
You're supposed to include me because I got you into this in the first place.
Wow, you helped me be a foot whore. I should be so grateful.
It was fine.
Considering
when
the
you did
money,
Jeffrey, but
yes.
Now it's screwing my money up.
Oh, speaking of Jeffrey, he's like really fun.
Fun how?
I got him to suck off a homeless guy.
Okay, yeah, alright.
No.
Oh, let's see. 5 episodes. Well, sounds good. I need some fucking healing. And anime is the best source of healing I can get after this. Also, why am I not surprised that the situation with Jeffrey is just escalating? Just don't get it. Even if he considers himself to have no market value whatsoever in a social understanding. Okay. As I said before, I would sucker for a homeless guy. If you offer me enough money to live off the rest of my life and just playing video games whenever the fuck I want, fuck, I'll do it with a smile. Doing it just because some random bitch told me to and offers me in return a chance to get stepped on, I'd be like, do you want to get punched in the face now? Or do you want to first offer me a blowjob and then I punch you in the face? Because the only dick that's going to be sucked is either going to be mine, before your face gets a nice beating, or after. Yeah, it's that simple, isn't it? Man, it's really that simple. This is only gonna get worse, isn't it? Jeffrey's gonna end up dead, isn't he? Or otherwise income. Yeah, no, let's not think about how he will end up. I just try to imagine where he will end up, and my brain does have the capacity to imagine images, and the images that just now flashed through my mind were unpleasant. I let the story do the talking.
Oh, I'm not joking. It's his mommy thing. He'll do whatever
Stop
I
it
tell
with the
him.
mommy thing. Jesus fucking Christ.
Who, what, where, when, and why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah,
We were
many
walking
questions.
out of the mall, and some homeless dude asked for change, and I was just like, oh, we got something better than change. So I told Jeffrey I'd kill myself if he didn't do it. Then he did it, and the homeless guy got $10, so it's all good.
He got, Jeffrey paid $10 to suck his dick?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I'm like, glad and not glad I missed that at the same time. But what if Jeffrey got AIDS doing that?
Well, he's locked in his room playing Spyro all day, not spreading it anytime soon.
Is that why you're getting 4 Captain Morgans? To drink the guilt away?
No, I'm going to a party tonight. I would never feel guilty over anything bad happening to Jeffrey. Like, genuinely a terrible human being.
You are the last person who has any right to call anyone a terrible human being. And besides, you're a very terrible businesswoman. You've got the guy who's willing to pay literally all he ever earns to you for the scraps of attention you're willing to give him. And you would risk his life? No, you should be caring for him like a motherfucking nurse on her first fucking year in the job, still having, you know, the illusion in her eyes that she's actually helping people to a fucking high degree. That should be your most highest priority. Shouldn't it be? I mean, this bitch doesn't get the whole idea of being, you know, a good materialist because she's actually not making good use of it. Yes, sure, you know, your cruelties might satisfy your twisted little mind for a little bit, but the money will run out without customers.
He's not that bad.
He told me he fantasizes about a world where women are milked like cows and mandated to have sex with any guy who wants them.
A show?
That's really bad.
It's not.
So I literally don't care what happens to him. Now let's buy this Captain Morgan and get the hell out.
When'd you get your fake ID?
What fake ID?
We picked out all the shit and you don't even have a fake ID.
I don't need one. It's the Pakistani guy working today.
He loves the white girls.
Yeah, let's flirt.
Oh man, these feet meat reviews weren't lying.
Reviews?
Yeah, there's a scoring system for every good feat on the forums. You got a solid 9.6 out of 10.
Of course they have a scoring system.
How do you score feet?
I don't want to know.
Calluses, toe length, just a lot of science. One stuff, you're about top 20 in the whole site.
Who's number 1?
Anna Kournikova.
Oh, guess that K-Swiss deal didn't work out.
But number 3 is someone totally new to the scene. Practically came out of nowhere.
That's nice.
I think her name's Nicole.
What?
Yeah, real special girl, I'll tell you. They gave her a 9.89 out of 10.
But she just started.
I know she ranks higher than you, and honestly, your feet alone are way nicer. Though, it's not always about the feet, but the girl connected to them.
Like we're objects, great.
You stand on my face now.
Yeah, sure. I gotta make a phone call anyway.
Your call has been forwarded.
Damn, that party must be wild. But if she's there, that means the other foot money should be available.
Konnichiwa, this is Jeffrey's son. If this is any manga, a director...
Jeffrey's never out doing anything. Why is his phone off? Unless...
Dum.
I'm getting stepped on. Kind of rude to leave it on. Might have to leave a bad review.
Fuck off, foot bitch! I gotta go check something.
I feel so cold without the feet.
Get yourself a jacket, man. And help. Some help would be nice.
This is such a fun party, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
What the hell? You don't like partying with mommy?
No, I do. I just feel a little weird.
Weird how? Like how you make girls feel weird?
No, just woozy.
You probably just haven't hit the vibe yet. Here, take another sip of mommy's Captain Morgan.
Another drink? But you already made me take 3 Ambien.
Yeah, because you looked super sick and you needed to take some medicine. Come on, I just drank from the bottle. It's like you're kissing mommy.
Well, I never kissed a girl before, so...
Those are some nice tits in the background, by the way. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much.
That's it. Drink up.
Burns my throat.
It's just
drink a
Captain
little more.
Morgan.
The burn means you love me, okay?
Okay, mommy.
It's not gonna burn you
That's a
much.
good boy.
Ugh, now what?
I don't know. You still look kind of under the weather, so...
I already told you, I'm fine.
Don't you ever fucking talk back to me. Do you want mommy to go home?
No.
God, you'll be a virgin forever at this rate.
But wait, do you mean
No.
Oh, only if you take your medicine. You want mommy to have sex with you, right?
No. No, you really shouldn't.
Okay, what medicine?
Mommy needs you to take some Xanax, okay?
Oh, that's a great combination.
Xanax? Is that good?
It's It's not just good, it's on its best behavior.
I can hear a playlist blasting from here. What the hell is she doing with him? Hope I'm not too late. God, that Chick-fil-A drive-thru took so long.
Yeah, I can see how much you care about this
Party
particular situation.
sucks. Is Robin Big still on TV?
What are you? Oh my god!
How'd you know I was here?
Why is he on the floor?
Well, take an
He's passed
educated
out.
yes.
Fucking what?
I don't know, I got bored. He just took anything I gave him.
He's not even breathing!
Yeah, rum and Ambien will do that.
Probably, yes.
Wrong with Ambien?
Nah, he had Xanax too.
Were you trying to fucking kill him?
I was trying to have a good time. You gotta mellow out.
Nicole, look at... He's not... I can't believe you.
What, you suddenly like him now?
He was...
A good source of money.
He was my best client,
See?
Nicole! If he's actually dead, that's $800 a month just gone!
Told you. At least she has a fucking business and she understands that customers, it can easily be turned into return customers, are fucking worth something. Nicole is just a bitch. Literally. A stupid bitch at that. She could have made money. Lots of money. But no, instead she goes like, I just wanted to see what happens. Bitch, we all knew what would happen. If you combine a nice amount of alcohol, actually just a high amount of alcohol alone can kill you. People have died on it. But no, if you combine it with drugs as well, guess what? Your body will try for a fucking long while to keep you alive and warn you of feeling bad that you should probably stop. And if you don't stop, then yes, at some point you're going to fucking stop breathing. Ah, this bitch is so fucking stupid. See, you wonder why I had so much fun when I saw Nicole get shot. Yeah. Guess again why I had so much fun with that. It's not even fucking hard. No, it's the most logical conclusion. The only thing you can wish upon this woman is to get shot more often. Ah, yes, we know the results. Literally, we have seen people dying to alcohol. Just alcohol. Easily enough. Not even a nice way to go. Usually it ends up with you fucking choking on your own fucking, thrown up materials. So that's not really a nice way to go. You're not gonna leave a nice looking corpse behind even. Let alone a simple fact that most medicines, drugs usually don't come with a nice little handbook to tell you what you're not supposed to do. But it is widely understood that you don't combine things.
I thought I was a sociopath.
How long has he been like this?
You are.
I don't know, like 20 minutes?
He's probably dead.
I'm calling 911. They might be able to still save him.
Are you fucking crazy?
He hasn't been breathing for 20 minutes. Yeah, call 911. I'm sure they can help him. I can help him move him to a fucking grave. Fuck you. Jesus Christ, lady. Jacka, you're gonna get a nice little headpad from me. You're just stupid. But at least you have some business sense. I can appreciate that in a woman. At the very least. Talk to the church. Because the face isn't listening. Yeah. I don't think that face is listening to anything any longer. Guess you don't really have a chance.
Crazy? Are you? If you call 911, paramedics are gonna show up.
No shit.
If paramedics show up, they're gonna ask how this happened.
Yes.
If they ask how this happened, I'm gonna have to lie. Then they'll resuscitate Jeffrey, who's gonna have a totally different story.
Okay, well, let's worry about that later. He's gonna die if we just stand here.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna go
probably
to
already
jail
dead.
if he doesn't die.
So
You wanna
what?
just stand here while his body fucking rots away?
Yeah, because then we can say we found him like this, so we don't go to jail when Jeffrey wakes up to say otherwise.
What do you mean, we? You did this!
With your Xanax prescription, so it's gonna look like we both did it.
Are you serious?
So if I'm going down for some future pedophile who wants to literally fuck his mom, you're going with me.
Yeah, that is a very Nicole thing.
Gave you that for...
Close your phone.
But...
No, call them.
$800 a month.
Close your phone before I
Think
fuck
about the money. Think about your money. Call them. No spine. No spine in this bitch. You absolutely should have called the barrier. Fuck Nicole. Fuck her fucking hard. In fact, fuck her with something
What
long,
would
hard,
you do?
and fucking
No, actually,
hot.
what the fuck would you do? Do
Yeah.
you just usually stand over dying bodies where it's either you or them? The
No.
weirdest part was that it didn't feel that weird. Like I'd been there a million times before.
Yes, and you
ever
choose
go
to
a
be an
party where
egoistic
someone
ass.
ODs and you immediately learn every kid's economic background? The rich kids want to call 911 and the hood kids scream for them to stop. The hood kids' parents don't have money for lawyers, so they're the only ones that worry if the police show up. They'd rather watch someone die than risk going to jail for a drug charge.
Yes, we're all assholes.
Seems
But you are
crazy
special
from
assholes.
the other side of town, but on their side, it's just doing what you gotta do. At first, I thought what Nicole did was fucked up. Like she
No, it is
seriously
absolutely
used me.
fucked up.
But when I look at where I'm at now, and where I was, does the end justify the means? After that night, I never took another client again. I was meeting strangers on the internet and renting my body out.
You
Yeah,
don't
Jeffrey
say.
died, but how soon was it gonna be before I fucking died?
And
In a
do you think we would
weird
care?
emo Lizzie McGuire miracle twist? Nicole killing Jeffrey basically saved my life.
Yeah, but you
Was
don't
that
deserve
her
it.
intention? Fuck no. But as much as people hate her, she's kind of necessary.
No, she's not.
Don't act like you're not glad he's dead.
She's a fucking waste of space. And she would be very deserving of a nice, brutal death herself. Action begin as both are. Well, we have achieved one more ending, and it has proven to be not nice as well. Let's see what else we're getting. We read this, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the strange one. Okay, right number. Hi. I'm not sure if I have the right person, but this is Jeffrey's mother. Oh, great. No, Nicole is not a necessary evil. She has no justification for what she's doing. She's blaming, oh my god, I had a hard upbringing though. Please, can you not have mercy on me? No. There's a point where that stops being a reasonable excuse and where it starts just being just an excuse. I was just texting to thank you for finding his body. Oh god. Alerting the authorities when you did. Unfortunately, they were too late, but you can't blame yourself for that. They are to blame. A part of me is devastated, but another part of me is relieved, which is horrible to say. Jeffrey has never quite fit in with the other children, never had the best grades. Hey, I think he was valediction on one of the endings in the previous game. Maybe this was the only avenue for him, sadly enough. Today I wondered, back of my head, if I had failed as a mother by raising someone so awkward. By middle school, I eventually gave up on him to compartmentalize, Jesus Christ, why is this word giving me so much trouble? My insecurities as a parent, letting him play with toys and masturbate to what I assume is animated pornography that I found on his computer. Worse things to jerk off to, believe you me, far worse things. I worried he would be hopelessly going through adulthood, so this might have been the best outcome for him. You're a terrible parent, aren't you? He would tell me he was going to work on video games for a job when he was an adult. Then it was comic books, then it was making YouTube reviews of action figures. Never done that. Should I do that at some point? Do I even have action figures I could review? I don't think so. All these things he said he wanted to do and never pursued. Maybe he was just wanted to be a child playing with toys forever. To be fair, men have a tendency to not ever grow up. We like playing with our toys. Especially once we're adult and can afford more toys. We have something. I do. I could review those, technically speaking. Does anyone actually want to see that? I'll take it into consideration. My son's suicide is bittersweet. On the one hand, he's gone. On the other, he realized himself that life wouldn't work out, and ended things before they got worse. I knew there was a smart boy somewhere inside of Jeffrey. You really are a horrible parent. Also, no, we have never spoken before. I needed to tell someone who would not have any preconceived notions about my pain. Can understand my blunt honesty now. Fuck you, you belong into fucking mental ward as well. Jeffrey was alive, I was insecure. Now that he's gone, I can feel free. Yeah. No. None of those would work for Twitch. I don't actually have that many, to be fair. And for the most part, I'm just holding on to them until the actual owner picks them up. But they're most definitively not TOS friendly for both sides, I would say. I mean, I guess I could pixelate them, but then again, what's the point then? We need random collectors, team redeem. Another beer. Well, that is good timing. I will happily enjoy one more while we are going through the next endings. Video. We're watching. Man, even my camera does better than that. That's saying something. It's a cheap piece of shit. God is watching. Oh, God is not. God is not watching. God is not watching this shit. If God were watching this shit, he'd immediately go like, well, humanity, I gave you so many chances. I even gave you my son. Look what you've done. I've had enough. I'll start over. Thank you very much. Okay. There are 3 more endings.